Hi everyone, Jon Mitchell here, and this is another installment of the Mayor's Weekly Update. So, a couple things, actually three things this week. So first off, we welcome back Irwin Jacobs to New Bedford, one of New Bedford's most illustrious residents. Irwin, of course, is the founder of Qualcomm, the company responsible for, among other things, the technology in our cell phones that make them work. But Irwin, as I think a lot of folks know, has given back tremendously to New Bedford. He comes back every year personally to hand out scholarships to deserving high school seniors, and he did that this year. 3 seniors at New Bedford High, 1 at Voc Tech, and 1 at Global Learning. And over the years, the Jacobs Scholarship has become a thing. It's kind of like the famous Marshall and Truman scholarships. It's a mark of high achievement. So it is as generous as they are financially. They are also an important example of his commitment to the city, his commitment to education, and his generosity. And so it's just a great example for the young folks of our city to see and to experience. So again, I want to thank Irwin for that and all his other support of the city. The second thing I want to mention is that Memorial Day is coming up. We hope that this weekend that you're able to get out and just take a few minutes of your time to pay your respects to those who have served. The biggest event this weekend, of course, is the parade, which will step off at New Bedford High School at 11:30 and march right down Parker Street all the way to the Common, where there'll be a brief speaking program. I hope you can just come on out, especially if you have kids, for them to come on out and see everybody. The weather's supposed to be great. That shouldn't be an issue. We'll have a nice crowd, but we hope to see you out there. Of course, the Fisherman's Memorial Service will be earlier that day on Monday as well. That's a uniquely New Bedford ceremony that commemorates that honors and memorializes those who were lost at sea, and so that's a really important event as well. So but we hope that all the events will be on the city's website for you to see. So just check that out. But we hope to see you out there. The last thing I just want to say is there was a big event this week. The first components of the Vineyard Wind project arrived in the port of New Bedford a couple of days ago. Or just yesterday, and that's a big deal. We've talked about offshore wind a lot, but for those we've been tracking it over the years, there have been so many false starts, and now finally this first project, the first commercial scale project in the United States, is being built, and it's being staged right here from New Bedford. We've been working on this for a long time because we think that in the long run this industry will create a lot of jobs for our residents. It already has. There's a lot of activity on the waterfront, as you've seen. You should go down and check it out yourself to behold these big turbine components. They're going to be coming in over the summer. They're incredible to see. They're really, really large, and the way they're moved around in the port will be a spectacle in and of itself. But know that the work that it took to get here has taken a long time, but it's finally here. And this was a big moment really a historic moment for the city of New Bedford this week when those first turbine components arrived. So I want to thank everybody who played a part in it. And there's a lot more to be. There's an awful lot for our city to be proud of. We really worked together to get to this point, and that's how cities sustain themselves. When people have a vision and they work toward it together, lots of great things can happen. So check it out for yourself. It's something that a lot of people will be watching this summer, and we're going to be benefiting from this industry for a long time to come. With all that, this has been the Mayor's Weekly Update. We will see you next week.